Hello families, this is Miss Gaby from Excel, and today we're going to talk about reading. If you came to school and picked up an activity bag, then you will find some great tips and activities that you can do at home to help your child develop reading comprehension skills. Now, if you couldn't make it to school to pick up an activity bag, is no problem. Stay with me because I'm going to give you some fantastic tips and ideas of things that you can do at home to help your child become a stronger reader. Now, why is it so important? Well, reading with your child is one of the most important teaching tools for developing literacy. When you read with your child, you are helping your child in lots of different ways. They learn about the world that they live in because books can take you to amazing places. They learn new words that they might not hear in everyday conversation because, books can say such interesting things and say words that we might not need to use on our everyday life. They grow as listeners, speakers, readers, and writers. They use their imaginations when they're reading. They make predictions about the stories, and they experience adventures through their books. They learn how books work. They understand that words are different than pictures in the pages, and that you turn pages from front to the back of the book. They build a relationship with you, and you create some bonding experiences with your child when you read together. Now, where and when is the right time to read? Well, make a reading routine. Choose a special time and place to read in your home. That could be in the room before they go to bed, or maybe you can have a reading corner in your house, or a special chair where you guys sit together, maybe like a rocking chair. You guys can pick a space and make it a routine. Have your child sit close or on your lap so that they can hold the book and turn the pages when you read together. And keep a book for your child to read in the car when you guys are traveling. When you guys are going from one place to the next in your car, it's an excellent time for your child to browse through a book and start exploring a book on their own. Make reading a fun family time. Now, who should read? Everyone should read. Have your child read to you, even if they cannot read the words. And let them tell you a story by just looking at the pictures in the book. Let them create their own story. It'll be a lot of fun, and your children can come up with fantastic adventures. Research has shown that reading with your child can be the single most important factor in predicting your child's early school success. Did you know that? Well, how can you do your best? How can you read to your child so that they enjoy it the most? Well, read with enthusiasm. Change your voice to be the different characters in the story. You can make some really silly voices and have a lot of fun. Use your face to show expression, such as excitement, or being scared, or being sad. Have fun with it. Talk about the pictures and any new words in the book. You will always come across new words. Take a pause. Explain to your child what is that word that they just learned in the book. Ask questions during the story. Ask them, what do you think is going to happen next? Or what do you think is happening right now? How do you think we can solve this problem? Take your time and ask some questions and read their favorite books over and over and over again. You may think that you need to read a different book every day, but the truth is that you don't. You can read the same books if your child is enjoying them because they're learning through that read, even if it's repetitive. Now, here are some helpful hints for when your child isn't interested in reading. We all know that can happen. Allow your child to choose the book. Don't come with a book and tell them, we're going to read this book. Let them choose the book that they want to read, what their interest is. Let's say, for example, if they want to read a book that you've already read before, it's okay. Give them the chance to do it. Or let them pick a book that has to do with something that they have an interest on. For example, if they like dinosaurs and they want to read a dinosaur book, then let them, because they'll be interested in that. They'll want to know about the story. Look for books and magazines on topics that interest your child. Like we just said, if your child likes I don't know, sports, then get a book about sports. Find an interesting page in the book and talk about it with your child to draw their attention to the story. If something really cool is happening, or if there is a beautiful picture in the book that you want to talk about, describe, point at things with your child and discuss, do it. It's going to be fantastic for their interest. And if your child loses interest, it's okay to stop reading and put the book away until later. If your child doesn't want to read, don't force them to read with you. If you make reading a chore or something that they don't enjoy, then they're going to be more hesitant to read later. So if your child doesn't want to read right now, it's okay. Put the book away. And of course, don't forget to visit your local library. Local libraries has lots of opportunities and lots of resources and books so that your child can enjoy all sorts of different stories. I hope you find those tips useful. Now, parents, I have something very important to share with you. You and you alone have the most impact in your child's learning and what they will become. Remember, you parents have the biggest influence in your child's life. As you play and learn with your child, you will discover amazing things about the way your child thinks. So, have fun, laugh, play together. See you next time.